Welcome back to the Potting Shed. Today I want to do the autumn update for my lovely winter flowering jasmine. As you can see, it's bushed out quite nicely since the summer. We've got a lot more growth. It's looking very healthy, and now we've had the colder nights and the colder weather start pulling in. There's been a lot of flower buds starting to set, and that's exactly what we're looking for at this time of year. If you want your jasmine to flower for you inside, which is the point of this series, then you need to get the cold snap for it to set the flower buds. And we've had some pretty cold nights, and as you can see, I might give you some close-ups, but all around here these are all flower buds. And because it has bushed out so much, all of these individual stems are going to have flower buds on them, which is great, which is why you want to sort of cut it back and let it grow, cut it back and let it grow, because each time you get more shoots and more potential flower buds. So this one is in great shape for a good flowering season this winter. So February time, early February, hopefully we should get some nice flowers on it. Now, if you're doing this yourself, just be aware we do want the cold weather, but we don't want, if it's going to get anywhere near sort of frosts, it's going to damage the leaves and potentially damage these young flower buds. So if you've got frost coming, bring it in. You need to protect it at this stage. What you don't want to do is get it into a warm environment. So if you bring it inside your house, an unheated conservatory or garden room would be good. A back porch which still gets the sunlight but no heating. If you bring it into a heated bedroom or something like that, then it will dry out, which is not ideal, but also it will speed up the flowering process, and actually the flowers will come and go really quickly, and it will be all over and it won't be particularly good. So you want to manage the temperatures. You don't want it to be too cold where it's going to get damaged, but also you don't want it too warm where it's going to send the flowers over very quickly. So somewhere, an unheated place that is free from frost. If you've got a garden shed like this, then that would probably be okay. Just make sure it doesn't get frosted in there. If you've got some sort of greenhouse heater or something to make sure the frosts are going to keep at bay, that's going to be ideal. Or other than that, as I said, an unheated spare room or a conservatory or something like that is ideal. You want it cool and bright, but not frosty. That's all you really need for now. It will continue growing slowly. You'll see more and more flower buds coming with time, and that will culminate in a point usually in January or February if you're in Europe anyway. Certainly in the UK, this plant is pretty reliable in its timing, and what you want is as many flower buds on there at one time. You will potentially get successive flowering. If you're lucky, you cut back some of the old flowers, you'll get a reflower, but it looks the best, it smells the best if you can get it full of flowers, and you can do that. I've done it before, I've showed you some videos, and hopefully this year I'll do it again. I was slightly concerned because I did repot this year, and obviously repotting a plant does take some energy out of it, and I did prune the roots because I wanted to keep it in this size pot so I could bring it back in the house and enjoy it in the house. So I did have to prune a reasonable amount of root off of this to get it back in the pot with some fresh compost. I did that I want to say midsummer, that sort of time. So it has had a reasonable amount of the summer to recover, and it's done that. It's put on a lot of additional growth, and it's looking very happy. But you never know for sure when it comes to the flowering. How much energy have you taken out of it by doing that root pruning? I've been feeding it with some slow release fertilizer over the summer as well, just to give it the best chance. And I must say, the leaves are looking amazing. They're looking really healthy, and we've got loads of very strong shoots and buds coming out of everywhere. And at this stage, I'm just going to let it do its thing. Unless unless some of these get too long, in which case I may trim 1 or 2 back. But at this stage, the bushier the better, so I'm just going to let it do its thing, and then in the next couple of months it'll be building up, growing flower buds ready for the crescendo in February, and I'm looking forward to it. I always do every year. It's such a good thing to witness, and I really enjoy preparing this for its moment in the sun come February, because let me tell you, in the UK there's not a lot to look forward to in February. It's pretty cold, it's pretty dire, you get a lot of sort of grey low cloud days which are not much fun, and so this is something that really cheers me up in February and something that I love. It fills the house with the scent of jasmine. It looks amazing, and I just appreciate it every day that it's in flower. So hopefully that will happen this year. I'll keep you posted. I will do another update for you to show you what's going on. But if you're following along and you're hoping to get your own jasmine flowering this year, then just remember it does need these cold temperatures. But if you've still got it outside, fine, but keep a close eye on the weather forecasts. Any sort of frosts, make sure you get it out of the way, because that will damage the flower buds, and then it's all over. It probably won't kill the plant, but you'll lose your flowers for this season. So yeah, just be aware, you do need the cold. This has had enough cold now. It's got enough flower buds. The whole process has been set in place, and that's what you need. You need enough time to the plant for the plant to understand what time of year it is. It's setting the flowers, so we're all good. We're on target. So that's the update for today. I'm very happy with it. Let me know how you're getting on down in the comments if you are doing the same and trying to get your jasmine ready to flower for this year. And yeah, keep me posted. Please give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful or useful, and be sure to subscribe if you're new around here. Plenty more houseplant related videos coming along very soon. Okay, that's it from me. I'll see you again soon.